We are live. So we're here today to drink some coffee.
If you're watching, say what's up.
And what are
We
we
got
going to
one
discuss?
person watching. I don't even know who it is.
I think it's can't see the tech. I wonder if we're going to be able to see people right. Oh yeah, we should. But anyways, we're rolling. So this is going to go live regardless. This is going to go on the page. So I don't want to just be here waiting
Be
for
here,
people to
look.
hop on. But yeah, we're gonna be discussing GLIZZYS. Oh, what happened? I lost Luke.
This. What?
I thought I lost you.
Hey guys, if you're watching this, just want to let you know, quick, easy way to support us is to watch the ads that show up on our channel because we're monetized now. So if you
Just
want to
stick through
donate
it.
20 seconds of your time, you
Stick
can
through
watch
it.
it. If you want to click through it, click through it.
We're not gonna make you. We're not gonna make you watch it.
We're not going to make you watch. I'm just saying, if you want a way to support us that doesn't cost anything, that's a way to do it.
But we're very excited for April 27th, which is GLIZZYS at the Ramp.
Yeah, we got GLIZZYS at the Ramp coming up. Gonna have a couple
April
different grills
27th.
going.
So what are you guys gonna? Let's talk grills. Let's talk grills.
So we're gonna try to get a generator, run the Traeger. Normally we just do a gas grill, which is cool. Love the gas grill. Might even bring out the griddle, or I'll have the griddle as a backup in case we have a problem with the generator. But so normally, what happens?
What's up, Dave? Never
D-Day.
failed. What's up? But yeah.
So what normally happens is everyone finishes fishing at noon, and then we get the boat out of the water, we get the grill fired up, we get some hot dogs going. And what I don't like is there's this waiting period where everyone's kind of waiting on the grill to start. I'm not going to fish this year personally. Let me rewind it just a little bit. 6 a.m. we have a meetup. Everyone hangs out, talks, everyone goes fishing. Whether you're shore pounding, whether you're kayaking, whether you're boating, whatever your flavor is, everyone kind of gets together and then goes their separate ways and fishes. At noon, everyone gets out of the water. This year, I'm not going to fish. Daniel's not going to fish. So when people get out of the water, they're just going to be able to come out and grab some food. There's not going to be waiting for the grill to get hot, waiting for the hot dog to get done. Food will just be ready. Or, it'll be ready 15 after, 12:15. But shortly after people are getting out of the water, food's going to be ready. We're going to have a big raffle. I know Sudden Impact sent us a bunch of stuff. I can't wait we're going to get that shipment probably Wednesday or Thursday. So I'll make some posts about what we have in there. So there's going to be lots of Sudden Impact stuff. We have a bait salty reel that's going to be going up for raffle. Personally, I run 2 of the baits reels. Love them. Waterman's Collective is going to be given a 10 to 25 pound rod. It's the kind of rod you can use for your fluke setup. You can use it. It's good for slugs. It's a good crankbait rod. Kind of a rod you can do a lot of lighter calico, heavier spotty stuff with. If you're throwing like a spotty style A-rig, that's a good rod to throw it on.
That's going to be a solid setup. Salty 150 with that.
Well, we're not raffling them together. We're going to raffle them separately.
I thought we were going to do a combo.
No. We want to give people more chances to win. What else do we got going? I know that Nick from SoCal Fishing Squad said he's going to be donating something. Ty from Tackle Supply said he's going to be donating something.
And I'm pretty sure there's going to be more others.
I was getting asked today when I was live on Instagram if I was going to be doing any crankbaits for this one. I don't think I will.
No crankbaits?
If I gotta look through my stuff, I might have a couple that I haven't fished yet that are still fresh. Those might go up. I just think with all kind of the new stuff in my life, I'm not going to have time to really get that whole setup going. I don't think I have all the supplies on hand that I need for it. but I'm sure I'm
And
forgetting.
it's so short. It's almost gonna happen. It's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm forgetting some people, which I really feel bad about.
I don't think so.
Um, Daniel, I think, was saying that he's going to be pouring Arizona's.
What's
So
up? What's up? How's it going,
Carl
man?
Black, what's happening? But so yeah, we'll see if Daniel ends up pouring the Arizona's. Oh, I know who I'm forgetting. Black Flag,
Oh,
Blacktail, Blacktail
oh,
hooks,
blacktail hooks.
Blacktail hooks. We're gonna
Blacktail
have
hooks is gonna be donating
some 4.0s and 5.0s EWG hooks. I've been
perfect
putting
for
some
your
work in on
Dikas,
these.
perfect for your Texas rigs.
Yeah, I've been putting in some work on these. They've got a really good size, really good gauge to them. They don't tend to want to flex or straighten out when you get a good fish on them.
He's been putting some work on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also food wise, if you guys are planning to bring something, just let us know.
Yeah,
That way
because
we don't overbuy.
what happens is we overbuy and people bring stuff without letting us know. And then I end up bringing home 6 months worth of hot dogs.
Yeah, last year it was a lot of food left over. We don't want to do that. I know a lot of people took some, which is great, but if we could minimize waste, I think
Yeah.
that'll be better.
Yeah. So
So
just we love it when you bring stuff. Just if you give us a heads up, makes it easier.
so again, we'll be meeting at the Cabrillo launch ramp at 6 a.m. And like we said in the past, you don't have to fish. You could just join us after. Um, we'll do more more beer, less glizz.
Or you know what? We're not going to bring beer because we don't want to be responsible for anyone. But I'm not telling people what they can and can't bring. What shows up, shows up.
But yeah, so even if you don't fish, all right, feel free to come through. Tell your friends.
Yeah, we
Spread the
often have
word.
people that weren't able to get out of work or had some other obligation and show up at noon. Don't feel weird if you're going to show up at noon for a hot dog, and don't feel weird if you're going to just show up for the raffle. If you're like, I could care less about this, but I'm interested in the raffle. Come and get on the raffle because all the proceeds from this are going to the channel. It's our next move is to get a camera that's going to be better for filming at night, and hopefully we'll raise enough money to do that.
Yeah, it just makes better content. We're trying.
Yeah,
We're trying. But we also want to bring the community together, and we've been doing this
which what
already.
it was originally. This was a
It's
bring the community together event.
and it is still the original. The we I think this is gonna be our 4th year doing this, which is
Well, not our fourth
freaking
year, our fourth
awesome.
event. 2 years.
I mean,
We do two
oh
events
yeah,
per
because
year.
we do two events per year. Sorry, thanks,
B-Day's
Dave. We
got some
appreciate you, man.
donations. Awesome.
Always.
Awesome.
So it's gonna be fun like always. Um, I'm
It's one of
stoked
my
to
favorite
see
things of the
everybody.
year, just getting to eat and talk with everybody. I don't know. There's something about eating with people where you kind of like break bread together.
I can't say camaraderie,
Camaraderie.
camaraderie, camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, man, we're stoked. We're stoked. Can't wait. But what else, Luke? What else we got?
Trying to think. I want to make sure we don't forget anything. I'm just hoping it doesn't rain. It feels like it's been raining every weekend.
I don't think it's gonna rain.
It's gonna be the first weekend without any rain.
The weather is on our side. And I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, rain or shine, because you never know,
Yeah, we're not doing it. If it rains, we'll just push it back a couple weeks. Tell us about your donations, Dave. Or are they gonna be secret?
But yeah, spread the word while Dave writes. Spread the word if he's gonna write. Spread the word. Let everybody know. Like we said, we got some cool prizes. Um, which should be fun. But food, always good.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I like meetups. I like seeing all the guys in the community. I like talking to some of the guys we only talk to online. I like talking to them in person once in a blue moon. So last month we had the tackle meet. It's kind of cool because this month we're gonna have GLIZZYS, and then next month we have Statement. Statement has an event going on.
What? There you go. No secrets. He got some shirts, some line spools, and a Shimano rod.
Shimano rod. Man, Dave's awesome.
Not just because of that, Dave. You're awesome.
Yeah, no, we've known Dave for a while, and Dave's always been pretty awesome.
Pretty supportive. Thanks, Dave. Not pretty. Definitely supportive. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one. Like it always is, right, Luke?
Haven't had a bad one.
Hadn't had a bad one.
Even the one where we like forgot to get drinks and stuff, and we remember Daniel
Well, that
got
was
the
our very-
mayonnaise.
I think that was
Daniel
our
got the
very first
mayonnaise,
one.
but the mayonnaise was a
We're not
jar,
gonna talk
and
about
so we
that
needed a knife.
We're dipping weenies in full jars of mayonnaise.
Yeah, that one ended up being a blast.
That was our very first one, man.
Yeah, we forgot the drinks, and then T from Fish All showed up with a cooler full of drinks and ice. Saved the day.
Big shout outs to T. He saved the day. That was fun, man. That was our first one. We didn't even. It all was a joke. Remember?
Yeah, it was
Dude,
a way to scare. It was a way to scare Daniel.
If you guys don't know, we started lives because it was something like, hey, let's just do it. You know, we didn't plan it. We didn't sit down in a round table and discuss how we're gonna do this. It was improv.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
kind of
turned
how
in-
GLIZZYS started.
and it turned into what it is now. And then GLIZZYS was the same. You know.
Yeah,
So-
Daniel was having a little meetup, and we're like, dude, you're having a meetup and you're not cooking. What's wrong with you?
So we're gonna spill the beans. So Luke hits me up and he's like, just call him and tell him that why is he not gonna have glizzies? I mean hot dogs. Or we're gonna make it a thing. And it happened. That's kind of our lives, how our lives started, you know? It wasn't time on the water, is this mandatory?
Yeah.
And now it is what it is now, which is pretty cool. And it's all because of you guys. The diehards, we call them.
The diehards. The two people that are watching us now.
Oh, it's 3 now. Welcome.
It's funny because normally, like an impromptu video like this, we would do on Instagram, but you can't really have the Instagram video replay on YouTube, and we wanted to be able to have this information out. So it's definitely interesting seeing the engagement level on here versus Instagram.
You know, we've had the discussion before how it doesn't reflect on YouTube how it is on Instagram. You know? So pretty crazy.
Definitely not the same level of engagement. But like I said, we're able to play it back, let all you guys hear all the info. What other questions do we have, Charlie?
What other questions? Can you see you can't see the chat?
I'm asking what questions you have.
Oh, what questions I have?
Yeah. What do you want to ask me?
What? Oh, now what I want to ask you, huh? This is a I'm interviewing Luke today.
You want to know how I
tell me,
started fishing? Well, I was a young boy. I was a young man.
I was a little kid.
I was 8 years old. You know, I was only about 5'10" at the time.
Only 5.
Yeah,
What's up,
only
B?
5'10".
Oh, now
George, what's happening?
He was the third one. I should have realized, right?
Right. George is always there for us. George finally gets a day off work and it's raining.
We were gonna go out fishing today, and I didn't want to.
You and George?
No, you and me.
Oh, it was raining.
No. Yeah. So, all right. Well, so we talked about the food. We talked about the raffle. All we need is for you guys to come down.
All we need is for people to show up.
He's like, I'm at work right now. Oh, all right, man. Well, thanks for joining us at work. Don't get caught up.
Yeah, making that money.
And then you know, let's take it in another direction. I mean, we talked about glizzies, which is important. It was the first part of the live. So you got your rods coming up, which is pretty cool.
We got the
And you
rods
guys are
coming
gonna
up.
you guys are gonna be able to see some of them at GLIZZYS,
I
maybe.
think he's gonna have the rods done by GLIZZYS. So if anyone's interested in, first of all, the Harbor Master line, we should have the whole Harbor Master line for everybody to look at. Now the Harbor Master line is going to be more of the price point line, $200 price range, and then the Artemis Signature Series will be around that $300 price range, and we should have both of them by then. So anyone who wants to check them out can check them out.
So Van Lin said Van Lee heading fishing right now, and he's watching us on the way over there. Make sure you be careful, man. It's watery out there. Don't get
Yeah,
distracted. Hey, don't get
watch for stuff
distracted.
floating around.
Don't get distracted.
One of my things, especially like in those areas that he's talking about, is you have some runoff. So sometimes you got some floating stuff that's running into there. Up in MDR, we don't really have anything that runs into the harbor, so like it might be dirty, but you're not worried about like a log floating. So yeah, just keep your eyes open.
Oh yeah, last time we launched, remember it was a big old log on the water.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so stay tuned for those rods because it's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, you've been seeing the stories. Waterman's been posting stories. I was actually gonna call Grant about an idea for the rod that he's gonna be providing for GLIZZYS.
You're gonna have him put a hot dog sticker on it, aren't you?
No, no, it's gonna be a surprise. Hopefully. Oh, I just say it right now. Why not? Right? I want to. I want to. What if he adds our time on the water sticker? How cool would that be?
That'd be the worst thing ever.
Why? It would be a limited rod.
I'm joking.
It'll be like a limited thing. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You guys could write in the comments. Do you want a Harbor Masters rod, or do you want a limited Harbor Masters time on the water 1 of 1?
Dude, that sounds sick. I would want a custom time on the water.
So, hey guys, we got a couple more people listening right now. This will air. If you got any questions about GLIZZYS, you can go back and watch the beginning of this. We kind of break down what's going on at GLIZZYS on the 26th. But if you have any
27.
questions about
20, don't confuse 27.
They don't want to be there on Friday. But yeah,
If you guys
got any questions about fishing, rigging, what hair product Charlie uses, any of that, write them in. We'll answer them. We're going to be here for a minute.
But yeah, no, I don't use hair products.
How do you get the back to curl the way it does? Do you just not wash the back when you shower, just the front?
Just the front. Got to keep the curls intact. So Dave asked, time on the water. He didn't ask. He posted time on the water hot dog rod. I'm just saying, right? Luke's design of the crankbait hot dog. I don't know. Maybe.
Let's see if we can make a sticker small that looks good that small.
Right?
Maybe put it down on the back of the handle or something.
That'd be sick, man. But our time in the water logo would be cool, like on it, you know?
I'm not saying no.
Limited edition. We just gotta get that we gotta get that image vectorized. Send it over to Grant.
So let me tell you about some other stuff that's coming up. So Grant's got the Waterman's website. He's starting to sell some different products on there. Let me see. I got some of them right here. I had them at least. He's got these. He's got some of Daniel's baits on there. He's got some of loss prevention lures on there, and then
What's up, Solo?
he's got obviously the rods, but he's turning it into more of a general tackle set for everything you need. He's got Tackle Supply pouring these for him, weedless Neds. I put a little bit of work and caught some fish on these, but I want to put in some more work.
What's the heaviest?
You know what? I don't even know the weight offhand because I just kind of grabbed a bunch from him real quick to do some R&D on. But some other interesting stuff is he's got a braid brand that he may potentially be working with. So we're gonna load up some reels with some of this new braid and see, because he's not gonna just put it on the website, right?
Grant?
Yeah, we're gonna put some time in on this stuff and see how it works, comparable to some of the other braids I'm using before we move forward. But that's an interesting thing we might see is a new braid company. It's supposed to be strong stuff. It's not supposed to fray as easily. But you know how it is too. Anyone could say anything they want. So we're actually putting it to the test, and that's one of the things. If you're watching and you see any of the products that we're pushing or talking about,
They've been tested.
they've either been tested or we're currently testing them. I'm not going to name who the product is, but there's a particular company. I made a couple posts about, hey, I'm trying this out. And then you don't see me make any other posts about that company. I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about a company. But if I'm not liking the results I'm seeing, I'm not going to be mentioning it to you guys. So,
Right.
like for example, one of the new companies I'm talking about is the blacktail hooks. I'm talking about that a lot now, so it might seem like this is all new. But I've been fishing these since when did we get a hold of these? Last spring, Charlie?
Oh yeah, we
Or
went
maybe
to
last summer?
no, I think it was last spring. It was in the beginning of the year. We went to a
Yeah,
seminar that Lane and the guys put together talking about, fishing. So
yeah,
me and Luke went, and Shannon gave us some hooks.
yeah, turned us onto these.
Turned out it was some of those.
But yeah, we put a bit of time in on them before. Like I said, so it might sound like all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, here's these hooks. No, we've got some time on them, and even put some time in on some other ones. But that's the one I like those. Solo says the Waterman's lit. Ned heads are fire. The glow in the dark ones too.
Glow in the dark Neds.
Yeah, I got it. I think they're in my truck right now because I got my little bag in the truck. But I might have some right here. Let me see.
Guys, while Luke's Luke
While Luke's
while
looking,
Luke while Luke is looking while Luke is looking for those Neds, make sure you guys catch that new video we just dropped, where me, Nick from SoCal Fishing Squad, and Reyes from Reyes Swim Baits go out to Catalina Island.
that's a really good video too.
Drop a comment.
This isn't a glow in the dark one, but got a slug with a tailspin rigged up on
Nice.
these Neds.
That looks like a pretty big Ned.
This is it's definitely a heavier Ned. I think there's a couple sizes, but I've been looking for something heavier. I don't fish super light. I like a little more weight. I like a little more contact, and I like to make sure that I'm not catching something
George, you
small.
should have put the fire sign before the island bite.
Island bite fire.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it was could have put it in sooner, but it took me a while to edit. If you guys don't know, me, Luke, and Daniel edit from our phones. So
I don't think a computer's any faster. In fact, I was using my computer at one point, and I don't think where it wasn't faster, so I had to be on the computer. My phone, I could, be on my lunch break at work and do some work.
Shannon put in. So he said Shannon put them on Bates reels. Nice.
Are you able to pin comments?
No, I can't. Sorry. I can't. But oh yeah, I could. Sweet. No, it's only gonna show. It's only gonna show on the. I don't think it's gonna pop out on our screen.
It's not gonna write itself across there.
No. But yeah. Shannon was the first person I fished the baits with. I think it hadn't even came out yet. I think he was testing them out, and it was for actually. If you guys haven't watched that video, that's a pretty cool video too. It's me and Shannon
Was that the
fishing on a
GLIZZYS 3
skiff.
video?
Yep. Me and Shannon fishing a skiff. His little what is it? Livingston. And I'm fishing the baits there with the war baits rods.
And I think that was the early war baits rod too.
Yeah. So I was fishing. He was fishing the war baits rod with the baits, salty. This is the first
the war baits rod had just come out like a week or two before that, maybe a month before that.
Yeah. So, got to fish it. Pretty nice. That's salty. That salty is nice. But I think Luke's falling in love with the hundo for some reason.
Dude, the hundo, I can't say enough good stuff about the hundo. Especially like, let me pull it out real quick.
Solo, you're right.
When I'm fishing my light setup, knowing that this has 13 pounds of drag as opposed to some of the other light reels that have 8 to 11 pounds of drag, I'll still fish this thing for calicos, and we put calico up to 5 pounds on it.
And you said Real Tweaks. Shout out to Real Tweaks. Just make that a salt.
Yeah, just upgrade it to salt. But I'm probably out on the water 2, if not 3 times as much as most people. So the amount I put 4 months in on this before I had to maintenance it. That's probably a year for anybody else to 9 months. You could probably out of the package fish it for a considerable amount of time before you need to upgrade it.
That's what if you guys haven't seen that video, wait, did you do a video? No, huh? George caught a 5-pounder on that.
Yeah, he did.
On the baits hundo.
But yeah, you can just see like compared to my hand. Look at the size of it.
Looks like a toy.
It does look like a toy. Like
that looks like a toy.
But being able to have this lightweight setup, and I've been using it for craws, just like whip out a craw into that structure and be able to, you're playing the craws so slow and doing such small little delicate movements. It's really beneficial to have a lightweight rod and reel that I could really keep contact with it, and that is going to put a hurting on a big fish if a big fish bites it. Because that's one of the issues I've had in the past is trying to go that sensitive, and then you're just like, man, I feel like this rod's going to break.
I wonder if it's only 2 people that could be on here.
Oh, if we could have 4?
Like, or 3.
I think I tried at one point and it wasn't letting us, which is why we moved to the bigger hosting program.
Well, I think this is something new.
We'll have to mess with it.
This is like a new thing. But
yeah, that was George's PB. He just said
5-pounder.
That was actually pretty funny because I was just
gonna say that.
I was throwing the sudden impact whammer slammer. I'm gonna actually pull one out. It was a ghost shrimp color, and it was like we didn't have a high speed night, and it was like 3 fish in a row I caught on this thing, and yeah, that I go, hey George, go ahead, and I just handed him my whole setup. Hey George, go ahead and throw this, and I think I had a chartreuse head on it, something like that. I said, go ahead and throw this. And he goes, did you forget to set the drag? I go, what? And he goes, yeah, did you forget to set the drag on this thing? And I just knew. I was like, I got to go get a net because that drag was buttoned down. I knew it was a big fish if that thing was pulling drag. And I just yelled out. I yelled out for him. I'm like, net. And he goes like,
hey, he was probably like, net.
Well, no, because he didn't even think he needed the net. He thought he had a little fish on, and the drag wasn't set.
Was he like, Luke, Did you forget to set the
No, he
drag?
kind of like glances back at me and goes, "What? You didn't set the drag?" Yeah,
He said
and
the
so
clicks threw me off.
I'll show that right now.
He's like,
Actually, I
he's
don't
like,
know if it'll pick up on the headphone. The baits
it
though,
probably will.
it clicks like a spinning reel. So when you pull
That's
drag
so
on it,
cool.
it clicks.
Do it.
Let's see if it'll catch it. It definitely makes it exciting when something starts pulling drag.
Mm. Nah.
You didn't pick it up?
Mm-mm. Oh, there you go.
Did you hear it?
That
I'll
one
do
did.
one more.
There you go.
You heard it?
Later, Dave. We'll see you soon, man.
All right, Charlie, that's about 30 minutes. I think we should wrap it up unless
Yeah, I think we
anyone's
were.
got any last questions or comments.
I think we were gonna call it at 30, but this guys, if you guys see this video, share it so everybody could know what's going on. We kind of deviated a little bit from what we talked about in the beginning, but that was our goal. Talk about GLIZZYS, and it's maybe the first 6 minutes of the video. Please share it to all your platforms or whatever, so we could get people to get out there. The more people we have, the better it is. The better experience it is. So if you guys have anything you guys want to share with us, or you guys want to sponsor with food, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
DM me,
you could send money for
Lou,
food, or you could sponsor products for the raffle.
or Daniel. Whatever you guys wish.
Daniel's Dolan Baits, Charlie's El Charlie, and I'm Artemis Charters.
So with that being said, guys, we'll see you guys. Yeah, I think we're at 32 minutes, which is fine. But thank you guys for the ones that jumped on, and thank you guys to the ones that are gonna watch this. Drop a like, drop a share, watch those beautiful, what is it? Commercials.
Yeah, watch those commercials.
Oh man, yeah. So we'll see you guys out there, man. And we look forward to seeing you, everybody, on April 27th.
All right,
6
thank you guys.
a.m. to noon.
No,
Thank you guys
6
for
a.m.
hopping
to
on.
3.
Oh
Food
yeah,
served at noon.
6 a.m. No, wait, 6 a.m. to noon.
Fishing
And then
6
food
a.m.
is,
to noon.
yeah,
Foods from noon to 3.
that's what I said. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace.